What is up, guys? Welcome back to my reaction channel. It's your boy Chris, and today we're gonna be reacting to SCP-096, the Shy Guy from space, or in space, This by SCP Animated, also on SCP Animation. Anyway guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button for post notifications. With that being said, let's get into the intro. Yo, let's go. Where are they right now though? Like, in the moon?
Wow. Can't say I ever thought I'd be here.
Yes, how serendipitous. Now, we have an important experiment to conduct.
Right. I figured as much. The Foundation never does anything nice like this for no reason.
It's very simple. Just look at the screen.
Now that's one ugly mother. What do I do now?
We wait.
Oh shit. There we go.
We've got a containment breach on SCP-096. Tracking. It's in low orbit.
Yo, I don't know how he's like, is he flying or something? Like, how's he orbiting?
Is that coming closer?
Yeah, like that.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dr. Buck returning to
Bro,
base.
what the fuck?
Experiment
Pause. Yo, this girl, that girl's cold-blooded, in the previous video, she's like a deadpan expression, like, I'm not surprised. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yo,
Log
cold-blooded bitch.
096-2742. Status failed. The range of SCP-096 awareness is to now be extended to 239,000 miles.
I guess it's like
Researcher
everyday.
hypothesis: SCP-096
like
is able
happening
to
every
sense
day,
someone
so,
looking at them from
yeah,
an infinite
it's
distance.
like,
Doesn't
whatever.
matter how far we go, it will always know.
Fucking crazy.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid.
Shadow Legends has done it again,
Guys, you can
delivering an
skip this
incredible
guy-
amount of
this
new
one,
content for its
like,
millions of fans.
we gotta
For a
watch it
champion
to
collector
support
like
the
myself, Raid always has something lurking in its dungeons. There's likely something there for you too, and you can join in on the fun by clicking the link in the description below. Raid's recent update introduced an entirely new playable faction, the Shadowkin, heavily inspired by medieval Japan. Their ranks feature ninjas, oni, and samurai. These guys are shrouded in mystery. No one knows if they're to be trusted or feared. Their presence not only adds more to the raid story, but features cool playable champions, such as Bloodmask, Toragi the Frog, Sachi, and one of my favorites,
Toragi.
Gentoro, with his spiky
Fuck is
fiery
that name,
antlers.
though?
What I like about Raid is its variety. You'll be swapping out champions and mixing up your team to develop new strategies constantly, fighting not just awesome dungeon bosses, but other players online as well. This month, Raid is releasing 11 new champions, and along with them, they're releasing 200, yes, 200 brand new missions for players to complete. Those missions come with a legendary champion reward. And if that's not enough, Raid is also adding 5 tough new levels to every single dungeon currently in the game. So don't wait. There's too much to see. Use the link in the description below and start summoning champions in Raid today. And I'll see you in-game.
SCP in space.
For the purpose of this
SCP-096.
presentation, it is important to have an operational knowledge of SCP-096. Measuring 2.38 meters in height, subject shows very little muscle mass. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation, with no sign of any body hair. It can open its mouth to 4 times the norm of an average human. 096 is normally extremely docile. However, when someone views its face, whether it be directly, via video recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress, and will begin running to the person who viewed its face. That person is designated SCP-096-1. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096's progress. The actual position of
Guys, like, SCP Foundation can weaponize this thing, you know? So yeah, if you want someone dead, like, send him a picture of SCP-096, and if he views it, you know, he's dead. He is 100% success rate.
One
so
does not seem to affect its response.
the only thing you need to worry about is
It
like
seems to have an
recovering
innate
him.
sense of SCP-096-1's location. Upon arriving at 096-1's location, SCP-096 will enter a frenzied killing state. 100% of cases have left no traces of any victim. 096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again.
Does he even eat like
To test the
those
limits
things
of
that
its
he killed,
awareness
though?
range,
Like,
we continued our research on various points within our solar system. Whether it was Mars, Europa, or even Pluto, SCP-096 managed to find the exposed D-class and eliminate them, thus proving my hypothesis
you
that
even
no
get
amount of
there?
distance
What
can
the
stop
fuck?
it. We now turn our attention to a proposal by Dr.
Does
Logan
SCP have
to
those
destroy
containment,
SCP-096 once and for
headquarters
all.
in those planets?
It's clear to anyone with any sense that there's only one way to destroy SCP-096, and that's to lead it into the sun.
Hardly an original proposal, Doctor. I think we've all heard this before.
How you gonna do
Right,
that though?
but thanks to the esteemed Dr. Buck, we now know that 096's reach is theoretically limitless. We wouldn't even need to transport it. Just let
Yeah.
it do all the work for us.
That would relieve a lot of the logistical confines of other such proposals.
Would it even work, though?
If the sun
liking the
can't kill
animations,
it,
though, that-
then nothing can.
That's a very valid point.
I guess.
I don't know about
Now
that.
is the
like,
time. We can finally be
boss, I can name a lot of SCPs that can kill this one. One of them was SCP-692, the crocodile, you know. One of them was Scarlet King. One of them was that void in Russia, you know, where you actually, if you put something in there, it erase anything. And one of them was the angel, the guardian angel. Also the god. Like, bro, there's a lot of SCPs that can kill this one. Like, you're just stupid enough to not research it.
finally
Like,
be rid
or
of
you're
this
just ignoring it,
nuisance
you know?
once and for all.
Nuisance.
Dr. Logan's proposal was accepted by the O5 Council. The actual employment of the proposal was tricky at best. Training a D-class for a mission into the sun without them realizing it is no small task. The D-class was trained in all manner of astronautical techniques in the event of any failure. Once trained, the D-class was sent into space, completing Phase 1 of the plan. Phase 2 had two primary objectives. A. Get the D-class
They're going
close
all
enough
out
to
on
the
this
sun,
one, bro.
then expose them to a timed release video of 096. B. Destroy all existing materials depicting or referencing 096. This latter part was highly contentious among Foundation scientists.
Do you know how many years of research we are just throwing away over some inane throw it into the sun plan?
Yo,
At least a decade's worth.
this sassy girl, bro. What the fuck?
Exactly! Most of this stuff doesn't even depict 096. It poses no danger.
I know, Collingwood.
Do you
Excuse me?
think the O5 Council listened to my
Boss,
petition?
boss.
No.
Excuse me. Did you guys just hear what this bitch said? Like, it poses no threat to anybody, bro, right? Have you seen that thing tear somebody from limb to limb using only its hands, bro? What the fuck? And it poses no threat to anybody. You're stupid, you know? God damn.
No.
SCP Foundation.
They've ignored the signatures of over 50
No.
scientists.
I think you might want to calm down.
Yo.
50! That's some of the
That'd be
top
crazy,
scientists
bro.
here.
Stop. Everything will be fine.
Science
Yes, this
just
plan might
doesn't
be a long
mean
shot, but it's the plan.
ethical.
We
you know?
need to respect that.
You're right. I guess I'm just stressed about other things.
Lawrence still in quarantine?
What? No, just other things.
Molly.
Fine, you're right, it's Lawrence. But it's also the principle of the matter. We can't rubber stamp every crackpot idea.
Despite protests, the operation was continuing. The Foundation destroyed every piece of material on 096. The idea being that if there was no evidence
Yeah,
of the
it's for the best,
SCP,
though.
then the likelihood of someone potentially seeing it and disrupting the plan was nil. Thus, the D-Class were put to work incinerating the research. Elsewhere, the plan was ready to enter its final stage. The D-Class astronaut was approaching the sun. The 0 hour was here. When the shuttle was close enough to the sun, it would trigger the final step. After being shown the image of
You're
096,
dead.
the D-Class tried everything to escape the shuttle.
Oh, you're
But to
fucking
no
dead.
avail. They were trapped. The Foundation tracked
You're fucking dead.
SCP-096 as it left the lunar surface, clocking
There
in
it
at
is.
around 25,000 kilometers per hour. When it finally reached the shuttle, it was not as
Well-
easily kept out as the D-Class was kept in. While we have no record of what happened on the shuttle, we can only assume it followed every other encounter with 096. At 1500 Greenwich Mean Time on April
How are you gonna
13th,
recover it now?
2021,
If it
the shuttle
survives.
disappeared from Foundation trackers into the sun.
I didn't think about it.
The Foundation saw the operation as a major success. Dr. Logan received a promotion to site
Oh.
director, and there was much
Uh.
jubilation.
They still have no way to prove it was successful.
Perhaps. But maybe just enjoy the moment.
You're telling me to relax. Oh God, what
It
is this
came
world
from
coming to?
her. Enjoy
You
the
need to
moment.
pick your
It came from
battles.
her. What the
Fighting
fuck?
against having a good time shouldn't be one of them.
Do you really expect me to have fun with them?
No. But this champagne isn't half bad.
Girl, you're cold-blooded, and then you're gonna say,
Well, once again,
Girl.
you're right. I need to learn to not worry.
that's it. Like you're not gonna say it survives, right? Like, yeah, it survived. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I fucking survived, bro. Guys, that is SCP-096. Shy Guy in space. Y'all know how it is, bro. Bro, how would he even survive in the sun, though? Like, it rapidly regenerate or something like that. Also, how does it time, like, when it's orbiting? How does it navigate through space? Like, is it just navigating through, like, the sheer force of its jump, or it's literally flying in space? Y'all know how it is, but like, there's a lot of unexplained thing in this video that they probably skim a lot, which is what SCP animation is doing lately. They're skimming a lot in the story, just highlighting the important stuff. Despite some important stuff, like key stuff, like key points in the story that can add up to the story, they're sometimes skipping it. So yeah. Also, bro, that girl is really bothering me, you know what I'm saying? She's cold-blooded as hell. Even in the previous video, like, shit. Anyway, guys, that's it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button for post notifications. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. That being said,